Okay, and with that, we should be live. And pretty soon hating our lives too.
Alive and on crime.
Right. Let me just do this real quick. Actually, speaking of which, that reminds me. So, you know that new Pokemon / not Pokemon game that got released not so long ago? The Power World?
Yeah.
I got it.
I'm about to download it.
You should, definitely. Because I'm definitely going to play it. I was just asking like if people want to play it.
One of my other friends, he said he wants to play with us whenever if it's cross-plat because he's playing on Xbox.
I'm going to be on PC, but I should be able to play it like because it's on the Xbox. Yeah, I just have it on PC.
Did we do a proper introduction?
Hey guys, welcome for tuning into the stream. We are playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I've seen end results of the game, but I haven't really played it.
We've never actually been through the whole... What is in our hand? Is that
It's a pen.
That is the crappiest looking pen I've ever seen.
Well, she's also probably listening to you right now. And
I don't care what she hears.
Listen, she's all buddy-buddy with Duolingo, okay? She knows our location. That was me.
But we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club.
Doki Doki.
I said that.
Okay. Anyway.
As long as no one puts their Doki Doki in me, then I should be good.
Ah, shoot.
Enter your name.
I can't let them know my name.
I got it.
No!
Why can't we be named Chat GPT?
No.
Okay, we're not naming ourselves Chat GPT.
The backspace?
I don't know, I'm an old man.
We were in school not that long ago.
I'm still an old man.
Okay. You know what, let's go with something cool, but not too cool. After all, we are pulling the girls left and right.
Kyle.
No.
Keith.
No! Do a Boku no Pico review. Here's my review. Don't watch it.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. FBI agent says he knows your name. Tell you what. Let's name ourselves like the most uninteresting, just plain old boring name that literally most people nowadays are being named.
Jaden?
Oh, I can't put numbers in. Sheesh.
I'm traumatized for the rest of my days. So, we've officially traumatized somebody already. You know, I'm down.
Alright, we'll just be named John.
We are John.
Are you gonna do the voices? Cause
I can't do voices. My voices consist of like really bad versions of anybody.
Alright.
Wait, so is this?
That's Sayori, I think.
Sayori.
Yeah.
Elon Musk.
Yeah, that's what I was going for, but I couldn't fit it. But anyway.
Hi.
I see an annoying girl running toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long.
That sounds like a lot of us right now. I didn't say us completely.
We used to walk to school together on days like this. Starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away.
I don't see why it doesn't. That seems like a crime, kind of. You know, like she chases him. I chase girls in the middle of the night just to make sure they get home safe. Like, hey, we all got to do our thing.
Why does John talk like a freaking NPC?
He is an NPC.
No, we are John.
NPC.
But
however,
I just sigh and idle. No one says idle, okay?
Do you not? You don't just.
What is idle animation?
Idle animation is the same as that bush right there.
But just sigh and idle in front of a crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I don't know how to do that.
I think she's just out of breath.
Are you not? I overslept again. But I caught you this time! Exclamation point.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Maybe. Look at her face. Why'd she make that face?
Kind of looks like Shy. When she does that stupid excuse me, sir.
That's why we need face cams with this. That would be hilarious.
Maybe sometime down the line. Anyway.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I was. That's mean, John.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
A couple of what? Fine.
Give me a second. You can entertain the viewers.
Oh, wow. I finally get to take over the stream.
Right.
Welcome to the most seductive channel on YouTube currently. I don't want to listen to her speak. But you did wait for me after all. I hate her so much already. I guess you didn't have... Lord, I'm dyslexic. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. I do. That's the joke. Whatever you say, Sayori. Ellipsis. Ew. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Yeah, our character is a complete NPC. I'm just looking at this background right now, just trying to see anything that stands out. By the way, John, have you decided on a club to join yet? The None of Your Business Club.
Business club?
No, there's no business club.
Why not?
There's none of your business club. There's not a business club yet. We're not joining a club.
Have you decided? No.
No.
Not. A club? I already told you. Shut up.
Ah! Sorry, I wasn't reading the name.
I'm John.
Sayori.
I told you already. I'm not interested in joining any clubs.
Except for the nightclubs.
Yeah. I haven't been looking either.
I have.
At school.
That's not true. What is that?
Like,
what is that?
Just No, not
You told me you would join a club this year.
I did?
That's you. That's you.
I did?
You probably would tell somebody that. See,
I did not.
You're out here lying to these women.
I barely met her today.
And look, at least when I lie to women, I lie by my social security number, my first name, what
How many
job
of them are asking for your social security number?
How many of them aren't asking you for yours?
None.
Oh. This is awkward now.
Did I? Yeah,
Did
exactly.
I do?
I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about.
Yeah, that's definitely you right
That's how you treat them.
Sayori.
likes to worry a little too much about me. When I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average wage while spending my free time out on games and anime.
I wonder what happened. So there's an auto button. If we hit history, is it going to show like our entire chat?
It's gonna show the entire log, yes.
See, I never knew that. Alright, how do I get out of this? Return. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
We're in high school.
Yeah, like, why are you so worried? Like, push off, bucko, push off, bucko.
Exactly.
I got that mystery masker tool right here. Don't worry about it. Your happiness is really important to me, you know?
Really? It's not important to me.
And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET.
That's a NEET.
Are we gonna Google that?
I'm about to.
Becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
Maybe it's NEET.
Not ever.
Oh.
Not
It's an acronym for not in education, employment, or training.
That's a weird acronym.
Yeah.
Can we use that?
You want to be a NEET?
You trust me, right?
Considering the fact that you just ran 3 kilometers to catch up to me, and you knew all the twists and turns I was gonna take.
Yeah, oddly specific. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Ellipsis. Insert ellipsis here.
Alright. Ellipses, quotation marks. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy.
It won't.
It won't make me happy. That's what I'm gonna go ahead and say. No promises, though.
That's what I say.
Dude, I should might as well just put my name down.
Yeah, dude, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start telling all girls is that I love you. No promises.
That's a dick move.
It is, but it's funny. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Did he just say that?
Yeah. I think.
Legit. He legit just said.
No promises.
Yeah,
though.
no promises though. Like, look.
Look, I'm just
I'll
saying,
look at
John I'm just saying, John at his 2nd grade reading level is already making hard reads on Sayori.
Sayori. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Well, okay.
No.
Look, he said he'll try looking. He says no promises though, and then she's trying to like make him make a false promise. She's a woman right now.
Women.
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. I won't.
Oh my gosh, John's a he goes back on his word way too quickly. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl?
For some reason, I thought it said a cafe girl. I've been really confused on what that meant.
More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Yeah, I am too. But I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head.
That sounds like a woman.
Yeah.
That sounds normal.
A classic case of women.
Oh, it's Saturday night. What the world is that transition?
School days as ordinary as ever. And it's over before I know it.
There's nobody in this class.
What class is this supposed to be?
Bro, it ain't. It don't even have like English or nothing written on top of it. Editor.
We don't have an editor.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We live stream. I live stream.
That's right.
You're my guest for today.
Is that supposed to be an eraser? Because that looks like a whole sponge.
That might be. I mean, that is a chalkboard.
So you think it's gonna act as a sponge?
No.
No.
It's an eraser.
Dang, I thought we were stuck on the sponge thing.
Anyway, go ahead. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
This wall, that wall, this wall, probably this wall.
No, the one on the top.
Oh yeah, there's no see. The thing is, this wall has way more motivation than this one right here.
It kind of has to. It's supporting a bunch of stuff below it.
And above it.
That's
Yeah.
clubs.
That's it. That's the end of the game. Doki Doki Literature. Sayori wants me to check out this. I'm dyslexic, dude. I can't do this.
Check out some clubs.
I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Why do you sound so like just disheartened at that? Like, oh, I guess I have to join anime club. Like when we had an anime club in our school.
Oh yeah, they got shut down.
Yeah, and we didn't know for the longest time. Shaloo.
Hello.
It's Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out.
Did she just like search for him?
Well, yeah.
Like, bro, Bucko right here has a search warrant out for his arrest and has done nothing with it.
No, like John has like he has like freaking 4 warrants for his arrest, but they were all made by Sayori. But they look so real and official.
We have warrants out for your heart. Give it to me now.
Is there an opposite of a restraining order where someone has to stay within range of you?
Yeah, it's called an ankle monitor.
Well,
that's the most technical law-based question you've ever asked me.
Well, I was genuinely curious.
That's it.
The anime club at my school was selling some stuff in quotation marks on the side. That's not
What
good.
does stuff consist of?
Don't know. Don't care. Maybe.
See,
I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
See, JLM has a search warrant out for my arrest. Oh, sorry, I was paying no attention. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here, spacing out, so I came in.
Came in who?
Came
who
in.
are you talking to?
It's like the pajamas TikTok right now.
Yeah.
Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Such a woman.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Oh, club. What kind of club does she have?
Probably a literature club, if I had to guess. She seems like the reading kind. That's why it's called Doki Doki
What does
Literature
Doki
Club.
Doki mean?
Huh?
Who's Dokiing her Doki then?
I don't know.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know. What?
Don't give me that look.
That is the most horrible.
No, what?
Well, that you could come to my club. The nightclub.
Sayori.
That's a weird name for a
No.
club. Yeah.
There's no way I'll go to your club.
Meanie. This is gonna be the death of me for this game.
No, like, what if you're like reading it wrong and it's just Sayori is vice president of the literature club.
That's crazy. We know who the vice president of this literature club is better than we know our own vice president.
Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. She seems kind of like a dunce to me. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club.
A literature club?
How did she start a club and only is vice president?
You know what? That's a really good question.
It was like starting a business and you're like the corporate manager instead of CEO.
You start a business and you're still a regular worker.
You're the janitor. Oh man. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president.
How do you inherit that? You made it.
Oh wait, she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed it.
Oh, I see.
So just because she was the first person to be like, oh, that's a great idea, VP. Imagine our government worked that way.
It does.
That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Me too. See, if we went to the anime club, whole game wouldn't happen though.
Or it might have.
But in the anime club? Yeah. See, the thing is, if we go to the anime club, guess what this turns into?
Doki Doki Anime Club.
Sword Art. Oh no. That was if we went to the gaming club.
No game, no life.
Ooh. Come on, please.
Well, since you asked nicely, no. Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. You can't do that.
Untell the club yesterday.
Untell them.
Yeah, untell them.
Like, pull a reverse flash, go back in time, and tell and stop yourself from telling them.
Oh, oops.
And then also kill Barry Allen's parents in the process.
Right. And then complain about not being fast enough.
And say the name.
Natsuki.
And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Well, joke's on you. I'm allergic to cupcakes. That's even less reason.
Joke's on you. I'm allergic to Natsuki. See, this is the thing about Doki Doki. John may be the one speaking, but we're inside of his head. So we're two people inside of... Whoa.
Which one of us is left brain and which one is the right brain?
I'd probably be the right brain because of how...
Are you sure?
I don't know, dude. I'm kind of...
Right brain's the... He's the...
That's not the analytical one.
No, left brain's the analytical one.
Yeah, then I'm right brain.
Okay. That's...
I don't know what language he's speaking, but this is not a word in my dictionary.
It is now. Don't make promises you can't keep.
I can.
I can't tell if Sayori's really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as she planned this all out from the very beginning. I let out a long sigh.
Did he have to say that?
Probably.
Why can't they just put like sigh and then like that's the end of that? I'm not like judging the game or anything like that, but that could have been shortened by a lot.
I'm just saying this is written like a fanfic.
Yeah,
like,
really bad.
Like a Wattpad fanfic. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
That sounds like me going to like my wife girlfriend's job, and I'm kind of like, she's like, hey, we're all hanging out at work, and like we're all bringing our significant others. Will you come over and just like hang out with us for a bit? I'm like, I'm only coming because your boss is hot, and it's like a 60-year-old dude. Yeah, yo, she said yes. Let's go.
Exclamation point!
Exclamation! What are these things called?
That's like a...
I know I did good in English in school, but we did not learn about that.
Well,
ever.
that's because it's not an actual character, really, for English language. But...
Sayori is an actual character.
Anyway, but it's supposed to elongate that sound. Sort of like saying, like, yes, let's go!
Lego.
Yeah, and thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
Sounds like Ghost Rider.
That's an anime right there. Anyway, I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section at the school I rarely visit, being generally used for a third-year classes and activities.
Sorry, I right-clicked.
Anyway, Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. And to my horror, there were no cupcakes.
That's the story of Doki Doki.
Sayori lied to him.
Everyone, the new member is here. You can't just do that.
I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room.
So now
no one's here.
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
How are you vice president, but you're the only person in this club?
5, 10, 15, 20. There are 25 seats in here. There's only 2 people in this classroom.
1 now. Bye. Ah!
Girl 1!
Girl 1! Holy!
I like Girl 1.
I really like Girl 1. Anyway.
Welcome to the I can't read. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Oh god, she works at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, she probably does. Well, she probably could work at Chick-fil-A with that hair.
That's her natural hair color.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like really long. People always complain. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Cap.
What is she? That's got me wondering. What is she saying when I'm not around?
For real. Seriously? You brought a boy?
A boy. Not just any boy. A man. And the paprika, not enough. I could totally see her being voiced by Stan. Of the same voice actor. That would be hilarious.
Oh my gosh. That'd be great. Way to kill the atmosphere. John, what a nice surprise.
She knows, bro. She's locked in right now.
Wait. I think I already caught something. Here. Hands off the mouse, please. Okay, so that's today. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Sayori did introduce him by his name.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Oh.
We gotta really put in our detective skills in this game to find out.
Yeah, because I just realized, I was like, John. What a nice surprise.
That's what I was gonna say the same thing. That's crazy.
Welcome to the club.
What club?
He's thinking too. He's like, I didn't even say my name yet.
He's pulling a.
All words escape me in this situation.
Cause she knows his name.
This club.
These girls
is full of incredibly cute girls.
I mean.
And Natsuki.
Yeah. What are you
looking at?
Not you.
Definitely not you. If you want to say something, say it.
So the thing is, John, he's probably like 7 foot tall, and she's like a solid 4'11".
She's definitely 4'11".
And so he's just towering over her. Oh dang, Natsuki, girl one.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize.
So you recognize everybody else?
Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Really? Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy.
I don't think she's full of energy.
What kind of energy?
Not good energy.
This is Yuri, the smartest girl in the club. Dude, don't say
Please don't give her that voice. Why she gotta sound like freaking what? You know that video, the one of like the dude who was on the phone call and like he has that big black dude behind him and he's like, hang up that phone and kiss me on my hot mouth.
Hang up that phone. See, that's the thing. Yuri's gonna have that black dude's voice in the live action, and then Natsuki is gonna be star.
No, they're gonna get a child actor to play Natsuki, but not but never hire a midget.
But that's the thing. Natsuki, she's gonna be voice acted by a dude that voice acts Stan. Yuri is gonna have that big black dude. Sayori, it has to be someone annoying.
Got just the one.
Who?
Do you know the guy who voice acts? I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but you ever seen Invader Zim?
Which one?
The one that was on Nickelodeon.
I know that, but like, what character?
Zim.
I was gonna think Dim or whatever his name was.
Dim Sum or something. I don't know.
I would say him. Oh my god.
But one of them, one of their voices, because all I could think of every time I play like the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl was just someone playing Zim, and then all I hear is Grrr!
That's the thing. All the girls are gonna be voice acted by guys.
Except Monica.
Monica is. We have to get like a really good actor, like the girl that voice acts Bubbles and everything, because she has a really nice voice.
I would have said Tara Strong.
Yeah.
But
and then like our character, the
John has 2 voices depending on his mood.
He has like 5 actors playing him, all with completely different voices, like Keanu Reeves, Idris Elba.
But
that's hilarious.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Me too, Yuri.
Me.
And that's why you're my favorite. Ah, well. It's nice to meet the both of you.
Meet both of you.
That's what
so
I said.
Weird. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Okay, so Monica already knew us.
I guess. But I need to hear her reasoning.
That's right.
Oh, wait. I have an idea for Monica. We just switch between texts.
Okay.
So you read that last one, so it's great to see you again, John. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Okay.
What class?
Okay, so that's how she knows us. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, John. We made room for you at the table so you can sit.
There's plenty of room, even if you didn't.
Those aren't tables, though. Those are desks. There's a difference.
Same difference. It was the same desk I used to eat my meals whenever we were under tornado watch, and it's the same thing that protects me from an earthquake, and it's the same thing I slept on or did my homework on. All right.
Why are you sleeping so much?
It was to be fair, it was only first block.
Yeah.
You've already heard the story. I can't believe she's still like just talking crap about me while I was asleep. Anyway.
I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
I don't know why she got so defensive.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
Yeah, you read that right.
That does not sound like a good combo.
You read tea and cupcakes?
Yeah. I don't know.
Apparently it's a nice
Compliment to each other.
yeah. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. See, I told you!
She said table.
Yeah, and what do you think a table is?
A table is like one huge structure.
Listen, if it does the same thing as what I used to like eat my meals off of...
Why do you have to keep bringing that part up?
Okay? It's a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori.
Oh, do we actually have to make choices now?
I hope so. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori.
Oh.
Ah, dang. Anyway, Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Yeah, I like to have...
I hate that you got me doing her.
You volunteered!
Oh! Oh!
I would have thought maybe you said, ooh, whoa?
Ooh,
but not.
Wow! Bro, from anything I've learned from English, you gotta sound out every single letter. So I hit that ooh, woo, ah.
That's not how that works.
That is how that works.
No.
This is Doki Doki Literature Club, and I'm doing the most literature thing in this game.
Okay.
Oh!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy Why they gotta be white? Fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Ah, shoot. Oh, wait.
Oh!
Shut up!
Why do you hate me?
The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
She looks so happy. I'm gonna do that one. Suck! I had no idea you were so good at making Natsuki.
Well, you know.
Oh, she has the little.
Just hurry.
She has anime too.
Oh yeah, the little fang.
Yeah.
Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
See, this is what's wrong about this. She's the vice president, so she should have went second. Monica, I'm assuming her or Yuri.
I think she is the president.
Her or Yuri's the president. So she should get, her or Yuri should get one first. She should get one second. And guess what? Your character should get one last. Because you always let the women come first.
I was gonna say the exact same thing, that I was gonna go last anyway, but only because I was the new member.
You know what? You know why I would have went last? Because I poisoned everyone else.
Okay.
And I want them to eat it so I can get my dastardly escape.
Anyway, Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. It's all the same angle. It's a cupcake.
Can you prove that?
Probably not. Natsuki is quiet though. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite?
Probably.
I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
It's sweet and full of flavor.
This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Huh? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe.
Just maybe.
But not for, you know, you. Dummy.
Dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Huh? Oh, is it not showing?
I guess not.
Okay.
So we've played through this entire game hating our lives.
Oh my gosh.
That's really all.
Should be. It's on game capture. What the heck? You mean to tell me we streamed for 30 minutes and we didn't even realize that it was going on? Alright. Let me get in the driver's seat real quick, please. Alright, we are experiencing minor technical difficulties.
Someone really Doki Doki in our literature club this episode.
Already. Dang. So let's see. What seems to be the issue?
Told you we should have named ourselves Chat GPT. Doki Doki Literature Club to sleep too.
What the heck? I'm trying to figure out what went wrong. Okay. We will be right back. I just gotta... No, not end it. I just gotta... There we go. The poor doubloons cat. But I'm wondering why it's not capturing it. Well, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, discard. So, game capture, right? And we got Doki.
Everyone watching, we are technically fixing the game because our life sucks right now. And we didn't notice the problem until right now.
Huh? Capture specific window, and then it should still be just Doki. You want to try closing it and then like reopening it? Okay, so we're gonna save this right there and then quit. Ah. What the heck? I guess I'll try and do this again. So wow, the whole time I thought it was streaming.
Yeah.
Please. Maybe it's a setting I have to... Maybe I just can't be full screen then. Yeah, because it picks this up. What does it say? Someone say in chat.
I don't know. Someone texted.
Okay, is it tracking it now? Like, that's what I want to see just first, if it's tracking it at all. Because if it is, then we're golden. But if not, then... Because I can see it right here. Yeah. Okay.
Not much. We are having technical difficulties.
Yeah. Apparently Doki Doki does not want to be live streamed.
Monica heard us.
Monica definitely heard us. Maybe it's just not popping up. No clue. Where's my phone? Here we go.
We're good.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, we're good.
But did it just like...
Did this just start? No, it didn't just start. We've been going for like 40 minutes, but we just had some technical difficulties.
I'm just trying to see if it will capture this real quick, where I hit OK. Yeah, because... Oh, there we go. Yes. Okay. Whew.
Back in business.
All right, we're back in business. All right. Where were we? Ah, yes. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom.
You keep a whole lot of... She's like, you keep a whole lot of penis in the pants.
Also, it's... Also, nah, it's all good. It's all good. I just wanted to make sure that it was actually capturing the game, because we literally sat here talking for 40 minutes before realizing, hey, they can't see anything.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Which one?
What teachers?
I haven't seen a single teacher this whole game. After all, it doesn't... Why do you hate my voice?
I don't hate it, it's just, it's dumb.
After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
God dang it! What you gotta do? You gotta pronounce every single letter. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. It's not working.
That's not insulted. Yuri looks away.
Looks away seductively. I mean that. You know. What do you mean? You mean that?
Meant that.
Meant that. What do you? Whatever.
I believe you.
I don't.
Well, tea and reading just might not be a pastime for me. But I at least enjoy tea. Not a good book, but I definitely enjoy me some tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself and relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, though, then smiles at me.
So what made you consider literature? Oh, I just want all of them to be voiced by Siri. That's it.
You know what? Why we should get an AI to just give them voices and everything.
Oh
like that.
my gosh, an AI voiced.
Right.
So,
I was afraid of this question.
I wasn't.
Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori.
Sayori.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
Yeah, we couldn't join the chess club.
We were trying to go into the anime club. What you mean?
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Okay. Let's go through clubs that we'd rather join than the literature club.
Band
Chess
club. Card games club.
I was gonna say band, cards,
Video game, anime,
football club. If they had a football club. Fantasy football club. That'd be cool.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Definitely. Oh my. Board games.
Board games,
overall,
yes.
That would have been good.
Okay, and like, hear me out, but
Fight club.
I don't know about that club. For me, at least. Anyway, what did I say?
What, free Roblox?
Huh?
Roblox.
Oh, probably a chess club. Yeah.
Yeah, probably a chess club. That's probably the best answer.
Alright.
I was in chess club.
We'll make sure you feel right at home, pal.
Why is
Okay.
she a cowboy now?
I told you she was president.
As presidente of the literature club, it is my due diligence duty to make the club fun, exciting, and fun for everyone. You said fun twice, because it's going to be twice as fun.
Monica, I'm surprised. I didn't know you had a country accent.
I do.
How come you decided to start your own club?
How come you decided to start your own country accent?
You could probably be a board member for any of these major clubs.
What major clubs?
Well, I mean, you heard him. You heard what he said earlier. Apparently, all you need to be a good club, like anything in this world, is you needed to be pretty, athletic, and smart. And apparently, she's got all three.
Look, dog. I may be pretty athletic and smart, but there's one thing I ain't. That's smart.
But weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major. She is a country. She's just like me. We're both in the South, and we both can't stand politics.
The country Monica we never knew we needed.
It feels like nothing but arguing around the budget of publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Like shooting beer out of a can and drinking ducks out of a barrel. Damn, man. I'm not getting paid enough to be country Monica.
Well,
Oh my gosh, I need my guitar right now.
you do
Songs this close to breaking.
you do like the first few opening notes of what was it, from Scott Pilgrim, the Final Fantasy?
My bass guitar though. He's like, I learned to play the bass line of Final Fantasy too. Boom, 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 boom.
But alright.
I can't do it.
And if it encourages others to
Get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream, American dream. Oh gosh, Monica's American now. This is the lore we needed.
They're in a Japanese school, but
Oh.
she's an American.
She's an American sheriff, undercover as a Japanese school girl.
Alright, but
Monica is a great leader. I'm also the sheriff of Blaine County.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet.
Well, I have 100 undercover agents under the desks right now with AR-15s and shotguns.
How do you have 100 of people?
Don't worry about it, boy.
There's only 25 desks. How are there 100 people under them?
There's 2 people under each desk.
That's 50. Where are the other 50? Anyway, it must be hard to start a new club.
There's a club? I mean, yeah, a club. You put it. You could put it in that way.
No, I think what's making me laugh is that I hear you, and then I see Monica, and for some reason I thought of like a fusion between Mr. Satan and Monica.
God dang, yeah.
Because he talks exactly like that.
Not many people are very interested in putting out all that effort to start something brand new. Like me putting in all this effort to have 100 men under 25 desks. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. But guns grab my attention, and I grab grown men by the wrist. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile and fun. Because we're twice as fun. But it makes school events like the festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we will grow this club before we graduate.
Just a quick question. When do you graduate?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
she has like a full-on mustache. Yeah!
We'll do our best.
We'll do our best.
You know it.
I hate.
I hate your voice for Monica more than I hate my voice for Natsuki, so I don't want to hear it.
Look.
Anyway, everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal.
What's Monica's goal? This is the thing, though. Monica's an undercover sheriff. Natsuki is like a gang lord.
Sayori's probably got some restraining orders listed under her.
Where's her ankle monitor? Sayori, where's your ankle monitor?
She is the ankle monitor. That's why she sticks so close.
That's why she's so close to you.
Mm-hmm. But Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Or, Sayori just volunteered. Yuri probably just actually genuinely likes reading. And Natsuki, she reads manga. That doesn't even really count.
Monica's an undercover sheriff of Blaine County trying to arrest Natsuki because she's like the Yakuza member. She's like the head honcho. God dang it.
You mean the 4'11" little midget?
Bro.
Anyway.
It makes sense.
I guess. Anyway, maybe that's why they were all delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I could keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
Look at Monica's eyes and she'd be like, I want to get a search warrant for his arrest. A warrant.
Anyway.
So, John, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't know if I have a good way of answering that. I only have a 2nd grade reading level, and the best thing I read last year was the new Berenstain Bear book about gun laws.
There's a Berenstain Bear book about gun laws.
Manga.
Dang.
I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up.
My side eye noticeable.
It looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet.
No, not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying?
What are
I
you
spoke
saying?
without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Yeah, boy. Tell her to stop being sad. You can't be sad in this county. I mean country.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
she has like 2 fingers all the way down in it doing this number right here.
Psychological horror, exactly. But
My favorite are usually novels that build a deep and complex fantasy world. Double on the complex.
So, Lord of the Rings.
We can start removing. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling people, oh god dang, not telling people, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. I'm sorry, this list.
Yeah, she's literally describing Star Wars, Lord of the Rings,
Harry Potter.
Yeah, me too. I did forget about
Bro, there was tea in this?
Yes! Remember John?
Monica!
John had a whole epiphany. He's like, who keeps a tea set in the closet? And she's like, me.
See, the thing is, Yuri made hot tea. Monica, like,
how do we know it's actually hot tea?
She said it was hot.
Okay, never mind.
But like Monica opens up her jacket, pulls out like a whole thing of sugar, and just like dumps it down.
I thought you were gonna say Natsuki because she's remember the freaking Yakuza boss and everything like that. She opens up her freaking her sport coat and just pulls out sugar and tea leaves and everything
Monica
like that.
pulls out sugar. Natsuki pulls out quote unquote sugar and pours it in her drink.
Anyway.
Percy Jackson. Oh yeah, Percy Jackson is a good book.
Oh yeah,
that's
true.
good. Hey.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. I zoomed out because I wasn't listening. She seemed so reserved and timid, and since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up. Your dyslexia is wearing off on me.
Wearing off on.
Yeah, by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books and not people. Me too, but not in books. I find my comfort in video games.
Well, you know, I like a lot of things, like cutting people and putting their bodies in the back of the school.
Oh.
Monica's will be like, we got him! Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well, like the dictionary.
Or 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, all three books are just amazing. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Michael Myers and such.
I read a horror book once.
I didn't.
I read a horror book once. Didn't like it. It was called Goosebumps.
Monica's like, I read a book.
I desperately grasped something I could relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Should be having a conversation with two rocks. I gotta take it, Monica. Really? I would have expected that. I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri, but I would have expected the dead bodies because they have your fingerprints all over them. Place your hands behind your back. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, I can really put it down. Yeah, you can. In America. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
I bet you hate America too.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
My daddy's from Michigan.
What's wrong with that? Oh, why is that?
Well, oh wait, actually, I said that just like out of like without thinking, but if I remember correctly from what Shai told me, I think she actually does have daddy issues.
She also has issues with the motherfucking law.
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind.
Yeah, that's basically what Monica's doing. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Like the Caribbean mob.
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. We also had it examined by forensics. It looked like you were writing a poem called...
Don't say it out loud. And give that back.
How to Fall in Love with a Drug Lord. Oh, fine. Because it's twice as fine. Sayori, you're a cupcake. Careful. Everything about you is just as cute as you are.
Sayori Sidle. Sayori walks up creepily behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
Monica.
I'm not cute.
Monica's like, Sayori, arrest her.
Put the cuffs on her.
Put them on now. Sasuke Uchiha.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Don't you?
Eh? Well, I guess sometimes.
Never.
Why do you care? I think that's impressive.
I don't.
Why don't you share them sometime? No.
No, not no. It's no.
No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them.
Prove it.
Ah, not very confident writer yet.
No, that's a drug dealer. I understand. I'm not. What's so funny?
I'm trying to drink my coffee and you're over here.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Give me a second. Sure, that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself.
Mm-hmm.
I usually write about the dead bodies.
Guys, I hate you so much. I'm trying to drink my coffee and I was like about to. Oh my god.
I was so close to not saying it. You must be willing to open up your readers like how we're opening up their bodies, exposing your vulnerability and showing even the deepest reaches of it.
Starts unbuttoning like her shirt and
Sure,
everything.
getting naked and Mom was like, whoa! Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? I could really use someone to write my reports for me. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers and expose herself on live television.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
God damn. I wanted to read everyone's poem.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Monica. God dang it! Why?
Because she's the president.
Bro, Monica. Okay. Bro, she's from America. I'm not gonna say okay. She's like, all right. I have an idea for you. Good ass.
Dang it. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write poems of our own.
And by poems, I mean your own criminal records are.
That's gonna be Monica's. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. Especially you, Natsuki. Put your full name and social security number on that.
I need the deets.
Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club in the law. Isn't that right, John?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What is it? What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. You have really big tits.
Well, thank you, John. They're fake.
Oh my gosh. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision.
John, don't you have a warrant out for your arrest? I'm joining the club!
I still have other clubs to look at, and
You're required by law to join this.
I lose my train of thought. Upon looking at four girls directly all into their eyes, and the only one that actually makes me feel any sense of remorse is Yuri and Natsuki.
No. One girl, one murderer, one sheriff, and one gang leader.
And one Sayori. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. No, because they actually talk about that later. Really?
I thought they talk about what?
I think about the titty remark. Sorry.
Sorry. I thought. Oomph. Joan.
You all. I'm defenseless against these girls.
Yeah, because
Monica has the gun.
Monica has 50 men outside right now, all with AR-15s, ready to unload on you.
How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this?
Really easy.
I'm at eye level with all of their breasts and Natsuki's forehead. Oh man, that is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then.
I didn't.
I'll join the literature club without having seen any other choice. Even though I really wanted to join the anime club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
It's just the lasers that's shooting on his eyes.
Whoa. You saw that? Anyway.
Yes, I'm so happy. I'm not.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Oh yeah! That's right! 50
We have 100 men somewhere. There's probably somebody in that ceiling right now. You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed.
That is what we came for. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the sheriff. I mean the literature club. God dang it. Her badge is like falling. Her gun and badge both fell. She's like trying to scoop it up.
Thanks, I guess.
Yeah, okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note.
Dang, I just joined a club and we have homework.
Everyone remember tonight's assignment. The thing is, Monica's not talking to the people of the literature club. She's talking to all the guys in under the desk.
I thought you would have said that, like say she has them like all like they're all over here, like say in this general area, and she's like facing towards the window.
She also like busts up in the window. Like, everyone remember the assignment. They all look like tagged out in SWAT gear.
They have like ghillie suits and
everything
like that.
I'm gonna write a poem, bring it to the next meeting, and we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
John, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills?
Yes.
Yeah,
Your
actually.
second grade reading level.
Dude, I'm just saying, there's a bunch of rap songs that use Dr. Seuss as their inspiration.
Bro. Eminem.
One fish, two fish. Who the fuck is you fish?
Eminem rhymed orange with door hinge. Our second grade reading.
So did You Know Miles.
God dang.
I would say the song, but a lot of it is just
not appropriate.
Yeah. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, John. Since we're already here, do you want to walk home
No.
together? I just know.
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs.
And she also has an ankle monitor on. She has to be home before sunset.
Sure. Might as well.
Yay. Why are all these girls just criminals?
Well, all but one.
Yeah, all but one.
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri,
Monica!
and of course, she inserts herself into my thoughts.
She's creeping up, bro. She is like on your tail watching you and like stays in your thoughts.
Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club?
No.
Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make most of my most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Or Sayori. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, yay! It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will... I don't have a favorite! We just met them, day one!
Yeah, bro.
Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh, okay.
None of these words resonate with me. Maybe headphones.
I don't know. I like...
Maybe headphones, whistle, sensation.
history. Right here at the very bottom. How are we gonna do this?
I don't know. I like how the little stickers actually.
I do like that. But let's see. I'm gonna go with... Okay, you want to do it interchangeably? I pick one, then you do, and we just keep going back and forth like that?
Yeah, we can.
Alright. I'll step up to the plate first, because of course I'm John. And we're gonna go with fantasy.
Okay.
Massacre? What the heck?
I told you! Yuri's a mass murderer!
Oh my gosh. Uncontrollable pleasure. I don't like that being on the same line.
Hold on. Okay, that's
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Okay, what word did you pick?
I picked fantasy.
Fantasy. Let's do just because I want to be that guy. I want to put uncontrollable.
Oh, I don't like that she was the one that jumped. Fantasy, uncontrollable, bro's a prophet. Right. Let's see. Bunny, fluffy, prayer, explode, landscape, large. You know, I like the sound of misfortune. Oh, why did Sayori jump?
Sayori.
Alright, that's your turn now.
Email. Don't pick that one. Yeah, I want to
Vivacious.
I like that word. That's a good word.
Sweet bliss.
That one.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Jesus
oh my
Christ!
gosh. Yeah, I can't believe they put captive on here.
God dang
What
it.
the heck? That. Oh, yeah, I guess that's there too.
Oh, that's not okay!
It's really not. It was my pick.
God dang it!
Anyway, it's your turn.
Disoriented.
Oh no.
These words are getting eccentric.
Unrestrained, twirl, parfait, peace, starscape, skipping, wrath, friends, sticky.
What's this sticky stuff on me?
Oh no! We're gonna do starscape. Scars, cry, pain. Oh my gosh! Comfort, cheeks, heartbeat, heart, disaster, play, hopeless.
Let's do disaster. Jeez.
Oh my god, Yuri just likes destruction in her wake. Lust, beauty, destiny, excitement, frightening, fester, graveyard aura, I almost said parfait, portrait, and whirlwind. The heck is fester? I've heard that before.
I think it means like happy in a weird. Let's do it. That's another word we're doing.
I think the game is gonna think that your favorite is Yuri. Actually, my favorite is Yuri. My favorite, at least. Just from what I've seen so far.
Work call.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, he's taking a work call, so... I was odds, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick... Let's pick Lust. Oh. I didn't like I should jump at that one. Rose, intellectual, daydream, charm, flower, kawaii, clumsy, special, incongruent, and peaceful. So, in the meantime, I'm just gonna wait until he comes back so that way he can get his picks in. But in the meantime, how you guys doing, actually? I don't think I ever properly actually acknowledged any of what y'all were saying other than, laughing at y'all's comments, too. But, but another thing is that as well, if you guys haven't read the title, this is our blind playthrough of this because we've never played this game. I've only ever heard about roughly what happens, but I actually don't know what goes on. So me and him are both going in blind. Yeah. Alright. But it's your pick whenever you get a chance. You have to do an essay. Aw, man. I remember having to do those in school. But, we're doing okay, at least.
I still have to do essays, relatively.
Well, you write a different form of essays, but yeah.
I write horrible reports.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, it's your pick now. I picked Lust, and she jumped up.
You know what? I'm gonna be the,
I know a little about what happens, too. Oh, alright then. I guess we're all gonna go into this
I'm gonna
blind.
be that guy. I'm gonna put Kawi. I know it's Hawaii.
That says Hawaii.
That does not say Hawaii. This is Kauai. I mean, god dang it.
Now you can't tell. Kinda.
And we.
Oh gosh.
I know, I just want to be that guy.
Anyway, Alone, Climb, Tears, Vertigo, Vanilla, Milk, Vitality.
I hate that they put Vertigo right there because I have vertigo and y'all make fun of me for it all the time, especially with my job. God!
Oh my gosh, Sayori? Oh, Doki Doki!
I don't even know what Doki Doki means, dude.
Not that I know of. Nope.
It means read.
Kawaii?
Can't wait.
It's kawaii.
I'm assuming together you get something for Natsuki because she likes the cute stuff. Oh, whoa.
Okay. Eternity, Silly, Determination, Climax, Socks, Memories, Romance, Smile, Bubbles, or
Doodles.
Essence. Okay. I'm reading Climax, but I'm thinking of one of two different things. Vertigo sounds like such a pretty word. It's not a pretty experience.
Vertigo is for like... So I have a fear of heights. Vertigo is like the shaking feeling that you get if you're afraid of heights and everything. It is not the best feeling ever.
But, it's really not. But, what's it called? I see Climax and I'm thinking of two kinds.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like Climax, like the, like the high point of a story.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. And then the other form of Climax.
Climax is a really good word, depending.
Oh, gosh. Alright.
Vibrant.
Vibrant?
I like that word a lot.
Okay.
God dang it!
Yes, Yuri! Game out vacation unending. Giggle. Philosophy. Desire.
Shiny.
Just shiny. Of course she's gonna like shiny. Covet, time, playground, disown? Oh no. Unstable.
Jeez.
Judgment, analysis. Oh my god.
Who hurt you?
Honestly, I don't know. Also, hey there. I wish I could pronounce your name or even begin to try and pronounce it.
At least it's not me when I watched John Wick and I was like, Ling Ling.
That wasn't even the girl's name.
But yeah, it's your pick now.
Something I've always wanted to be on top of, a cloud. Clouds.
Oh, that's how it was. Rain cloud.
Yeah.
Papa. Despise.
Since I saw a Lollipop, did you
Empty.
know they're remaking Lollipop Chainsaw, the game on Xbox?
Really?
Yeah, they're remaking that and Paper Mario. I'm excited.
And, oh my gosh.
Tragedy.
Dude, oh my gosh. Sayori?
Sayori. Hi again, John. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Not that you could. That ankle monitor allows me to tell.
Not that you could have without that ankle monitor alerting me every 5 seconds to make sure your heart's still beating.
I also installed the Life 360 on your phone when you weren't looking.
Your phone has Live 360, got an ankle monitor, you got 50 dudes always watching you at a time. At a time!
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word.
I keep my words too.
Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thank you for keeping your promise, John. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it is like how I dived headfirst into...
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year.
Monica's like, she's a damn liar!
And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who has 50 warrants out for your arrest. I don't know why 50's a common number in this episode.
Well,
but
she
it
likes
is.
50 Shades of Grey. She has 50 people in the building, 50 people outside the building, 50 warrants on Natsuki.
All your arson charges need to come in, but you have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Twice as much manga. Exactly. Mangoes.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Mangoes.
Manga is literature.
Mangoes are fruit.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back down into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. John always gives it his best as long as he's having fun.
I'm not having fun.
I'm having fun. he helps me with busy work without even asking.
Because you have a gun to my head.
Yes, if you didn't have a knife to my throat and a gun to my balls, I would say that. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Wrong voice.
Appreciate it. How dependable. So he cleans her room and cooks. Like, I understand, like...
She
you know,
can't do anything for
yeah,
herself.
bro. She has to follow you everywhere, especially with her ankle monitor and all. Like,
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting.
what are you doing in the girl's room? What are you doing in an underage girl's room?
I'm just saying, it's like the same thing of like whenever I was growing up and my mom would be like, hey, clean up your room. We have people coming over. And like, I always see the people nowadays that are like, what? Are they going to come and eat my room? Why is it got to be clean? Why do I have to go out of my way to clean my room if they're not going to be in there?
Right.
But, and you almost set your house on fire once.
Twice. Is that so?
So you two are really good friends, aren't you? I have friends. They're buried behind my house. I might even be a little jealous because your friend isn't buried behind your house.
How come you and John can be good? How come? You and John can become good friends too.
Well, if that happens,
Sayori.
I'm gonna have to marry him.
Hmm?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori.
Huh? Me?
Not really.
Oh, shit. Oh, oops. God! I did so good.
Whoa, family friendly.
I did so good all episode. Don't be shy.
She's not shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind.
That's not. That didn't answer my question.
Oh, no.
Sayori made it sound like a big deal, even when it's really not. What do I do?
Tell me what it
She's
is.
gonna pull out her knife and immediately start charging. I'm sorry, Yuri wasn't thinking.
No, she wasn't thinking.
I wasn't thinking.
Yeah. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place.
I was.
So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise.
It wasn't really.
It'll make me happy no matter what.
Will make me happy. Is that so?
She gives you like the head of like her old
Her
friend.
ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Hey.
Well, here.
I'm so
What?
bad. I'm thinking I'm having a horrible time.
Yuri reaches
Here's
into
her
her
bag.
bag and pulls out the blicky. I'm sorry, book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. Because
Whoa.
you never read a book in your entire life, you stupid fuck. You and your second grade reading level.
Listen, why did you give me a book in third grade reading level? What the heck?
It's the-
the heck is the Magic Treehouse? I can't read this. That's fourth grade level.
What? The joke's on you. This book doesn't have an orange sticker on it.
Listen, the only thing... Listen, I'm so dyslexic, I can't even read picture books.
So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's real. It's a short read, like your penis, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read stupid book.
How did you...
I can see it through your pants. And you could, discuss it if you wanted.
That's a weird way to ask.
Thank you.
This is...
It's probably Charlotte's Web.
Right.
That's probably just within my reading level.
Yeah.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute?
Monica's gonna come grab her like John Wick and flip her out the window.
She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Granted, it's just a newspaper from yesterday, but... Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
Preach.
Done. I enthusiastically take the book.
That's the whole game.
Well, you can read it at your own pace.
Even though that's probably 50 words.
50 words per minute.
50 dudes on the desk. 50 guys outside. 50 search.
50 warrants on Natsuki.
All for arson.
Yuri's like, her brain's like slowly frying throughout this whole game.
Oh my gosh.
I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
She like comes in, full uniform, she's like ripping it off. Well, she's like, oh sorry guys, I had to handle something.
Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Like her friends outside the backyard.
God dang it.
I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance to stab me in the back.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Natsuki first.
Meanwhile,
First,
Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet.
You're like, You hear like raccoon noises coming from.
I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from her reading.
I would.
Yeah, I mean, she's just reading, like the 14th book of the Harry Potter series for like the 5th time this week. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just facing out.
It's already,
I
my
muttered-
badge is already wet from the cigarette.
I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
I am.
She can read your thoughts.
Oh,
Oh, my thoughts, huh? You mean the thoughts I've been verbally expressing to her?
it's fine. If I was,
Sorry, I felt like my phone was going.
if I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place.
I told you. She's reading Harry Potter for the 14th book of the Harry Potter series for the 5th time this
It's
week.
like my law book because they're like this big.
She's like, it's a short read, but I'm just rereading a bit of this, so
Oh, the short read. Oh, man. So that's the book you gave me, right?
no. I just want to reread some of it, mostly all of it, probably all of it. Not for any particular reason. It's not like I like you or anything, Baka. Becca.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
How come you don't?
It was on sale.
It wasn't on sale. It's like she lies and then tells you the truth the second. Like,
Truth is, I bought 50 copies of the same book. They were on buy 49, get 1 free.
I didn't have 2 copies of the same book. I did have 2 copies of the same book. I didn't get it from someone I killed. I
Oh.
did kill them. Well then, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. Ah, that's not what I meant. I mean, it just happened to buy 2 of them. You know?
Why?
Well, as you see, there's 2 guys under each desk that I already noted. So I thought they all might want to share a copy.
I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided
the guys
to
under the desk.
I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear I'm not. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Like how I have a hard time.
I can't keep going.
You have to.
Buy 49, get 1 free.
Yeah.
It's a very engaging and relatable story about murder.
Is that so?
Yeah, murder's pretty
What
normal
is-
in my life.
What's it about anyway?
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Harry Potter.
Portrait of Macro.
There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Oh shit, she's reading the freaking, the Satan's Bible.
She's reading the Illuminati handbook.
The Epstein's list.
Alright. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away.
Wait, you read the book.
Yeah, you reread this.
Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moved in with her long lost younger sister. That's kind of weird. Actually, this might be interesting. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by some people who escaped from a human experiment prison. Holy, wow, that's actually a really interesting book. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of dark, isn't it?
No, not really.
Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden in her hood laugh. Oh man.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, John?
No, it's not that. I
Yeah.
mean, I could definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so. And if you don't like
Yeah, totally forgot that Yuri is into those things.
And if you don't like the book, you can just give it back, and I'll put you with my ex-boyfriend.
She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be sociopathic and completely different on the inside.
That sounds like a regular woman.
Yeah, true.
It's just that kind. It's just that those kinds of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective, like on your back, while my knife is dug deep inside of your chest. When horrible things happen, it's not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. I like how her eyes are closed. It just makes me think that she's like walking around, like with her hands behind her back, her eyes closed. She's like running into everything. Like the door's like.
But she's so used to it that oh wait, I have something horrible. You know how like you see how she's like standing, right?
Yeah.
She's like poised up like all proper and everything. Her chest is out and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Those aren't her breasts. She's just bumped in the table so much that those are just bruises and welts that
Just
have
a
just
permanent well.
yeah, that they just kept getting bigger and bigger.
Then suddenly, when you thought you were related to the protagonist, boom, they're dead.
And then turn, you know, in my spare time, I like to fix the autopsy reports of most people. I change who the dead body actually is, such as my ex-boyfriend.
You know, they're made out to be so naive. One for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I?
I couldn't hear you. You were rambling.
We got her! Monica takes her radio, turns
She
it
does
off.
she does a flying kick across the room. No, like I wish they would animate that too. Like the door opens up and then you see a PNG of Monica just flying from the background.
Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize.
You better
I haven't lost-
apologize.
I haven't lost the interest or anything. Honestly, the only things I have my eyes glued on are the massive welts on your chest.
Boogaboos. I guess it's all right then.
Woo!
I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. Being a woman, running into things, killing my friends and all my boyfriends. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I usually end up slaughtering
An entire village.
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people.
Right. Monica slides in with a gun pointed at Yuri.
We got him!
him!
We got him. I'm so sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please tell me if I start talking too much.
Slaps her in the face.
You slap her, and Monica's like, bite him with the bat.
Wombo combo. Happy feet. 'Tis not Falco. That's... I really don't think you need to worry.
I do.
That just means you're passionate about reading. And just if you ever go on a rant, just make sure you lower your arms like below waist level at least. So that the least I can do is listen. Oh my god, I'm just saying, Doki Doki is just writing itself with this. It's a literature club after all.
Doki Doki is the real D&D that we needed.
Right.
That's true. In fact,
In fa-
I do need to keep my hands below my waist at all times, so the cops don't consider me a threat.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
No, you don't have to.
Oh, but I do. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it.
What I'm saying is, I really don't want to bury your body right next to anybody else.
Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I'd put into my bag.
What he does, he reaches for her book, and then she takes a knife and stabs it through his hand.
And he's like, what the fuck? What was that for?
Sorry. Reaction.
How often is that reaction trigger?
All the time.
Okay. Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right?
No.
I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
I feel something strange under the desk.
Yeah, I can't seem to like rest my legs under the desk. Seems to be like smaller than I remember.
Hey John, stop moving your legs so much.
Are you sure?
No.
You seem a little apprehensive.
That's...
And then Monica comes in, apprehensive!
Or apprehended. She grabs her Desert Eagle ankle gun, whips it out. She's like, apprehensive.
You do not expect me to believe that Monica comes in with a freaking, like, a deagle on her dainty little leg.
That is,
oh my god.
that is Monica. Yuri's voice. I'm so sorry. If Yuri's voice is entertaining, please tell me to keep on doing it.
I want you to keep doing it.
Monica's voice is definitely the one that I like the most.
I like Monica's voice.
It's so wild.
Yuri's the one that's making me laugh the most.
I'm sorry. It's not that I want you to. It's just something I'm very used to. That is reading in company with someone.
Because you kill him?
Usually.
I see.
I don't.
Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
You are.
Alright.
Okay.
I open the book and start the prologue.
I
I passed out for 3 hours. Honestly, I don't even remember what happened in those 3 hours.
I opened the book. I close it.
I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read.
He does. She's like leaned up all the way against him.
And she's like, what part you
What
like?
you reading?
Hey, what part are you reading? Oh yeah, I know that part.
Oh, my favorite part. The table of contents? Bro, Yuri, I need you to take it easy on me. These table of contents are hard to get through. What do you mean it's only 10 chapters? The heck is an epilogue?
Oh, the epilogue is with...
Oh, man. Yeah, they're usually dead by the time I give them the book.
Oh man.
It's not a particularly bad thing.
It really
Maybe a
is.
little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Because I've grown up in my basement. My mama's basement. I've never had the contact of another girl close by to me. Other than Sayori, but Sayori is barely considered a girl.
I'm still wondering why my desk feels really weird. Monica's like, stop worrying about it.
Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not
Her
actually...
face is pressed up against him like that.
I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
I'm sorry. I was just looking at your penis. Looking at your penis.
You mean reading the prologue?
Yeah.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
No.
Were you beat as a kid?
Yes. I do. I don't really mean to. But I do. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
Here, this should work, right?
A Xanax.
I slide my desk until it's right up against Yuri's, then hold my book out more between the two of them.
Ah, a Xanax.
Xanax.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching.
They are.
It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to grope her right titty to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. I let go of her titty to turn the page.
Hey, don't told you move your hand.
Oh no, I was just joking. No. Wait a minute. There are people under these desks. Monica? Wait, where is Monica?
They're not hiding anymore.
Exactly.
Here he takes her left arm, holds the left side of the between her
With
thumbs.
her thumb and forefinger. While using her right arm to cover up her breast so I can't grab them anymore. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. As you can see here, that is
And
my hand.
I use my left hand and grip my titty instead.
Because I can. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides under her thumb after it flips to her side. Wait, they're in a Japanese school, but they read left to right?
Actually, that's
Okay.
we're thinking way too much into the
Anyway, it's Doki Doki Literature Club. We don't have to think that good.
Doki Doki.
Oh, shoot. I didn't even consider that. Their camouflage is just that good.
Grade A camouflage.
But in holding it like this, I have nowhere to rest my left arm comfortably.
Except
Around around her neck.
around her bone.
Put her in a half Nelson. We huddled even closer together than we were before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
For what? We're doing this now? Here?
In front of everyone?
Yeah.
And she like stands up.
She reveals she's actually 7'8".
She stands up, opens her shirt, and then takes out the knife. And she's like,
This is the one I killed my ex with.
she feels I know
This is the one I killed my best friend with.
And this one's for you. Like, to go in me, or is it for me?
Let's keep reading.
Eh?
To turn the page.
Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. You know, there's just a pair of mounds in the way of the book. I can't really read.
Oh, I can't read because of the AR-15 pointed right at me under the desk.
I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. I'll read out loud because you're fucking stupid.
Listen, me and my second grade reading level have got me this far in my education, okay? That's why I joined the literature club.
You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer.
What if it takes me a lot longer?
What if as long as it doesn't take you like 7 episodes just to charge up, then I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
It's probably the least I can do with this AR pointed at me. Since you've been so patient with me.
She's actually talking to the person under the desk. Yeah. Thanks.
I was
We
talking to you.
We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Probably because my left hand is resting on her bosom, but that's about it. My thumb gently lets go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but...
Yes, I do have a boyfriend. He just doesn't live.
You mean live here?
No, he just doesn't live anymore.
The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
What?
Oh, her eyes actually move.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Think so? How does she?
Well, literally the first line of text here where it is literally right here, it says she is a double D cup and she just... I'm sorry, I gotta stop making those kinds of jokes. They're inappropriate.
Oh, mine
They're inappropriate and in bad taste.
Mine are just as bad. You think?
No.
I have the lore to this game
No, but-
all deck, bro.
No, but yours are funny. That's the thing. Oh, man. Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she's also second guesses all things she says and does.
Hey, you have a second grade reading level, you stupid fuck.
Hey, it just means I read slower, okay? Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see. He remains in silence for a moment. But John, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. What does she mean?
She probably doesn't like the idea of
Bigger
her.
murderer?
No, well, that, but also probably not being compared to someone who just doesn't know a woman, basically.
That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait, I didn't mean in a bad way or anything.
I did.
Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing.
I am.
I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute.
What's that? What is that pose? Like,
Ha ha ha. What are you saying all of a sudden?
That's an eye.
I don't know. Finally, I go back to full time. All right, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poem with each other. God, this voice actually kills me.
You won't need some water.
We might not have enough time if we wait too long. She's not speaking to them. She's like speaking to her watch radio thing.
Mind you, she only came in like right at the moment when we stopped reading together. Like we finished chapter 1 of that book and everything like that.
Barely chapter 1.
Yeah, and then she comes in and she's like, sorry, I was just talking to the 50 men outside. I just had to make sure that everything. But that she barely, like, she comes back in after talking to freaking...
I'll start saying that just for you.
But she starts coming in and she's like, alright, just finished talking to the 50 people outside. Now I'm in here just as soon as we finish chapter 1. Oh, if you hit the live button right there on the...
I was wondering what I was saying.
Yeah. But, alright. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Oh, let me do it better. Exhale. Is that all right, Yuri? Do you look kind of down? Man, that water is getting to me. You look kind of down and up sometimes. I wish you would just close your eyes and let us place handcuffs behind your back, but that won't happen anytime soon. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. I have.
It's not.
It's not what.
It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. It hurt.
It didn't.
Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Right. Oh, hey, Captain's back.
Captain's back.
Yeah, this is Doki Doki Literature Club. But, as far as we know, it's a dating sim. Or so we believe.
I hope. I want to date Monica, because...
Country Monica?
Yes, dude. Country Monica, best Monica.
But yeah, or would you prefer I only read it with you?
Oh, I prefer we not read it all together because, I guess I don't have too much of a preference anyway.
Or are you just saying that because you've read the same book like
5 different times.
this week alone? In that case, I'll read a little more tonight.
Oh,
It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
no. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
What if it takes me like 2 months to finish the first 2 chapters?
Dude, remember, John has a 2nd grade reading level. Remember?
John probably has a 2nd grade reading level, a construction job, 3 parents. Don't understand how, but...
Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book instead of using a bookmark like an actual normal human being, and then slip it back into my bag. Oh.
By the way, did you remember to write your poem last night? I didn't. I just brought in a police report for my first 3 arrests.
Yeah. 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 We also are aware that it's not just a dating sim. It's a little bit more. But Where otherwise we actually don't know how to do any of that. We're going into this blind, Captain. Ain't that right?
As John says, yeah.
Rose got a 2nd grade reading level, but a 1st grade speaking level. I like that. I do like that.
Dude, I'm telling you, our autism somehow gets way too hard whenever we read stuff.
Yeah. My relaxation ends.
Mine doesn't.
I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing.
See, I can't stay relaxed because I have a gun tucked in between my butt cheeks for extra protection at all times.
I couldn't really find much inspiration.
I couldn't find my other gun.
since I never really done this before.
Did what? Put a gun inside your cheeks? Well, let me show you how it's done. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I thought we were sharing with everyone.
Natsuki, you share with me.
What does she have against Monica?
She's a criminal.
She's just a Yakuza boss.
Yeah. I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their guns. I mean, poems.
God dang.
Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook that says, reports from somewhere county.
Blaine County.
I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their own bags.
Monica starts
I
reaching
do
for
this-
Natsuki's report.
I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first?
God forbid a
Girl has hobbies.
She does it. Monica is straight business.
Right. Okay, so who should I show my poem to first?
Okay. Ooh, this is really tough. We can roll a d4 on this one.
You're right. Where's my dice? Shoot, they're in the car.
Hey Siri, roll a d4.
Okay, I found this on the web for Roll a D4. Check it out.
Hey Siri.
That's not what I meant.
That's not what we meant.
That's not what he meant.
Okay. God forbid the girl has
I
hobbies.
know, it's great.
I don't know, man. This is funny for me.
Oh, man. I just kind of want to pick Yuri because we already, like, bonded with her a bit.
Yeah. Okay. I'm down for that.
Alright, bet. Yuri!
I'll go with it if you go with it.
Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair.
You just want me to do this voice and kill my throat.
Well, I definitely didn't want to do Natsuki because I'm doing Natsuki. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Sorry, my tism just kicked in. I'm trying to read that.
That says exorcism.
No, it doesn't.
Alright, continue.
Exceptional.
Huh? What was that?
So I said it was exceptional. You stupid elf. Did I say that out loud?
Yeah, you kinda did.
You kind of did just insult me out loud.
Yuri first covers her mouth,
But
but
then
then ends up
removes.
uncovering her. Damn it, it's gonna make the same joke. But then ends up covering her whole face.
Ooh.
Oh no. That's in her thoughts.
He's going to hate me. But I hate him more.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
You want to bet?
You just called me a freaking dumb fuck, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's... I guess you're right. What am I getting nervous for? It's not like they found the bodies or anything.
Monica, you hear Monica's neck just... Yuri takes a breath.
That's the thing. Yuri said that. She didn't just take one. She said it. So, what kind of writing experience do you have?
One time my mommy told me to write down on a piece of paper what I wanted from Santa. Got half of that list. And for some reason the list only listed off stuff that I needed for school. And then it said school supplies instead of Santa stuff.
You have a nice mommy. Of course.
Your use of imaginary metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. No, it doesn't. We just used one word and just...
Thank you. I read a lot of Dr. Seuss back in my day.
It says red fish, blue fish, one fish, two fish.
Yeah.
Good poem.
Really?
No.
Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you.
And it's
This is actually my first time, really.
My first time was with a 6'2" black guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I just plagiarized like half of a Dr. Seuss book called Green Eggs and Ham, and that's about it. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse or an alibi for her now in the court. Court hearing that she has.
tomorrow.
She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if she's breaking it down more thoroughly.
She does like the ASMR thing where she's like,
Oh gosh. Yuri takes a sip of tea in between the texts.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm really thirsty.
Yeah,
This is the reason I was able to tell.
You've been hard carrying this stream with your country Monica,
Dude, Monica.
and Black Yuri.
I didn't think Yuri was black.
Well, she's definitely not white with the voice you gave her.
This is the reason I was able to tell. Oh, that's too many words for me. It's just that there is a specific writing habit that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them.
But you just said that I was an expert writer.
Yeah, so like, are you lying now?
Yeah.
Monica's gonna use that in court.
I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick writing styles separate from the topic of the matter, and they fit the two together. I don't really like this scene right now. The end result is both the style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. She now started basically crap talking my poem.
Yeah, we
Her,
don't.
her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for, since you're a stupid elf, you know, Baka. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even more simple poems, like actually using good words and spelling them correctly. How do you accidentally spell sad?
Well, you accidentally spell sad or misspell sad?
You know what I mean.
Okay.
You're the one with the second reading grade level here, Baka. She like runs to the window and tries to jump out and falls back.
She does your stupid jump to the back seat.
Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Like whenever I tried killing someone for the first time. Really exciting, actually. It was an accident. No, it wasn't.
How do you try to accidentally kill someone? What?
I hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback.
Everyone just lies to me.
Natsuki could be a little bit biased though, because you know she's a terrorist and all.
Biased? How?
Well, god dang it! Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that, except for DAs like her. Baka.
I thought you were gonna say about like DAs like me.
Sorry,
It's fine.
it's really not.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, to Natsuki, or the two men under her desk. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
No, you can't read it. Dang it, she said please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
None whatsoever. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. which itself is kind of funny considering the fact that she was actually against this idea. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
No.
Oh gosh, okay.
What is this, Rand?
Okay, Ghost Under the Light.
The ghost under the light is really the man underneath
you wanna-
my desk.
Do you want to read it? Because it's her freaking...
I don't even know if I could read that because it's like cursive.
Yeah,
and
but,
I can read cursive, but that is.
but if
really-
you want, I can read that.
please.
Alright. Ghost Under the Light. The tendrils...
Oh.
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. Yeah, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
The light flicks.
That was
me
like
off.
the only word you were able to read.
I told you I could read cursive. I just don't like it because it's gonna take me forever to like try to like process it.
Honestly, probably half of it I didn't even like read it right, but it's
The light flickers, and you flickered back at the light.
oh, I can't look back at it. Huh?
You suck.
You suck, yeah.
Oh, so now I suck.
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
Shut it, Yuri. Read.
Yuri's going on strike. Dang, her poem kind of hate.
I know. It's just her poem was.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
It's actually really good handwriting, but some of us, me, are really dumb.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
Oh,
But you took so a long time to read.
I have a second grade reading level,
yeah,
woman.
but we have expressed this the whole episode that we are not a reader. This is not a banger. This is not a banger. And I know bangers. It's like the Berenstein Bears.
Well, I just don't read script very often. Remember, the hardest book I ever read was The Berenstain Bears and Too Much Junk Food.
Well, we obviously aren't good at reading scripts either.
I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Not as great as Monica's, but that's because hers is like a professional handbook with everyone's criminal records on report.
Are these all typed?
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. I think. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short, and
How did she forget the reading level?
That's what I'm saying.
If it wasn't too short.
yes, it was. I usually write longer poems. No, I don't.
Not at all.
I told you, bro.
I'm really glad you liked it. No, I'm not. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mid.
I know what she said.
Something easy to digest, I suppose. Or, you know,
Are you
corn.
are you into ghosts, Yuri? Is that why you kill your boyfriends?
No, I don't digest corn very well.
What the fuck?
Whoa. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. It's about the men at the desk.
Really?
Yeah.
I must have totally missed the point.
Yeah, I bet you did miss the point. There's like 50 dudes under every desk with AR-15s and 50 guys outside and 50 guys outside of your house. Sayori has an ankle monitor on, and you're now noticing all this.
That only lets her travel 50 meters to the school.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all.
Wait, so he glanced over it, but it took him too long to read.
Right.
I don't like Yuri anymore.
I like Yuri. Leave her alone.
Or remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and expressions in their work.
So how many people did you kill before this?
Well, let me see. There were my two best friends, my ex-boyfriend, my neighbor's dog. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. They usually bleed all over the floor. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. And the men under the desk are surely ghosts, because I've played Call of Duty. lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, the present, or the future.
Yuri, I know I asked this before, but were you beat as a kid?
No, I lied. Yeah.
I figured. It says in your poem right there, 1 fish, 2 fish. I got beat as a kid. That's it.
Roses are red.
Violets are too.
I got beat as a kid. How
That's
about
it.
you?
On the first day of school, they said they were like, introduce yourself. That's how she did it.
Oh, man. Oh, wait. What if she was trying to reference the book you were reading together? Well, John wouldn't catch on. John barely remembers that Brother Bear is named Brother in the Berenstain Bears.
You know, I wonder if we're John, are we like an ordinary John, regular Jimbo John, or are we like John Wick John? Because we get some good lore as John Wick.
Honestly, there's so many good characters out in like fictional media that has like a good or decent John or a
Yeah.
smart one. We
We're
didn't get
not-
those. we didn't get that, John. Honestly, yeah. It was something about like a girl that moves in with her long lost sister, and then for some reason she gets hunted down by like these prison escape convicts. Right? That was what her book said.
I'm behind 110 with you. I cannot remember the book.
Well, don't
I'm so-
expect John to remember it.
Dude, I'm so in the moment right now that I cannot remember this book, and we're not going through the history to find it. We might have to do a theory, like we might have to do like after we finish this game.
Theory
we might,
crafting.
Yeah, we might have to do a whole theory video on this.
Just within the story within the game.
Yeah,
Within that story of itself.
in the actual story, not like our game, because our game has way too much lore for this,
Right.
and soon to be felt left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way.
Really? I thought it was really long.
I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too. So
You called it dull and boring though.
Yeah, stupid.
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
Would people really like us doing theory videos?
I don't know.
I don't know. We'd really have to like write out something for that. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind.
We'd have to do it Matt Pat style.
Kind of, yeah.
If he first I'm gonna have to review his videos and make sure he didn't actually do a theory video already on that story alone. Oh
you
man.
think so?
Yeah, of course.
I don't. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. Actually, I lied. I wasn't. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I really did. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, John.
Ah.
Ah.
Me too.
Are you John named after John Wick?
Who should I show my poem to next?
Monica.
Monica?
Monica.
Okay.
If I do Sayori, then I can just do straight voice. Hey, John. Having a good time so far?
Yeah?
I'm not. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything,
It doesn't say anything about ghosts.
if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, warrants I could put out on Natsuki, or something we can do better, like put more men in the classroom, I'm always listening.
More girls.
I'm always listening. You see that corner? You see that little corner right there? I got cameras everywhere. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? As long as it's not
All right.
criminal.
I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up.
I know.
She is the sheriff after all. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Yeah. Anyway, so she drops her hand, her badge falls out of her sleeve. I want to share your poem with me.
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
She like snatches it up. Don't worry, John. You can't be liable in court for any of this at all.
Huh?
We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. It's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true.
And
I hand Monica my poem.
Great job. was going, oh, in my head while reading
Really, I was going, oh no, in my head while you were reading it.
it. It's really metaphorical. I was like having a whole stroke.
Metaphorical.
Yeah.
There was not a single metaphor in there. I meant everything I said in there.
Really?
Yeah.
So you did actually, so you weren't like playing that you killed those people in that book. Like you actually did it. And I'm asking this not for legal purposes, just as your friend. I want to make sure you're okay. Now just say it into my wire real quick.
You're what?
I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Like my butt cheeks and I keep this gun clamped grasply. So, you know, see, that's why she stands up so straight.
It's because she's got that gun in
Bro,
there.
she has a deagle on her leg. She has a gun clamped in her butt cheek. She's got a thigh gun and a knife perfectly in between her boobs.
Alright, sorry about that.
Whew.
That's been bothering me all day. Alright.
I guess I underestimated you.
You sure did.
Yeah.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low.
Yeah.
That way it always counts when I put some effort.
Yeah, especially the detectives. I mean, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked out anyways. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? You know, about death and all. I think she killed someone. Don't have any proof, though. Right? That's... Writing is full of imaginary imagery and symbolism.
Yeah, I'm actually hard of hearing. You gotta say it closer. Did you kill those people?
Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, like happiness and sadness, double the happiness, double the sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. Like how you can't mistake that this warrant says for not.
She's holding up the warrant right here.
It's very challenging to write like that effectively, except for on the dates of October through October. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel. Like how I felt the bullet wounds. Or letting them deeply analyze. Oh, nuisance.
Nuances.
Thank you, bro. Like I said, I can't read to save my life.
It's okay, Mr. English major. I got you.
Oh yeah, thanks. Thanks for reminding me of that. Sometimes it takes years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. Now thinking about it, didn't she used to have a boyfriend? I've never really asked though.
But the boyfriend or the practice?
Oh,
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet, though.
don't worry. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing, and I'll do my thing. You just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. That's not murder.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot.
Are you gonna try joining the gang?
It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing that.
Oh yeah, that's okay. I just need to make sure. I'd love seeing you try new things, like criminally exposing yourself. That's the best way to find a kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles. What does she keep pointing at?
Well, clearly she's pointing at the cameras
Bro, what she's
that
doing-
are clearly here and here. And look, I'm sure if you like ignore the glare, you can see all 50 people lined up right there.
But anyway, I'll always help you find what suits you the most. The side of the law or the side of not being on the law. Effing criminal. Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. But I want you to write in this format stating what you did on this day and how you did it and what you felt during that moment. It's not like you have
This here's called a waiver. I'm gonna need you to sign one in and fill one out on this sheet of paper. We call this a confession, and we need you to fill one out every time you come in here.
It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Just the judge. Anyway, do you want to read my poem
No.
now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
And it's like a whole freaking it's like the entire dictionary or something. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. I am the sheriff. I mean, I am the most popular, smartest, and athletic girl at this school.
Apparently.
That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see.
No, you don't.
Well, let's read it then.
June 1st.
Oh gosh. Alright, do you want to read this one then?
On July 2nd,
No, not that part. This document.
hole in wall. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me.
Wait, pause. Monica's trying to get statements out of everyone by making them write poems.
A hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction? The speckle.
Spackle.
What?
No, that's spackle. I thought it was sparkle. No, that's spackle.
The spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home.
Someone told you she's the sheriff, dude.
I peer inside for a clue. I was right.
Monica
I was right
turns
the
out
whole
to be
time.
a sheriff. Right, you're here.
I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My
Retinas?
yeah,
Yeah, retinas.
my retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Searching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side of the wall, he was looking in. Looking in twice as much.
Did she just? I think I know what branch of the government she's now.
She's a fed, dude.
She's the border patrol.
God damn. That's the one. No, bro. She's one of those feds. She works for Interpol.
But yeah, she really is the sheriff.
Bro, she's a cop or something. Like, no one writes like this. And like, who put a noisy neighbor, noise complaints, an angry boyfriend?
I'll never know. I wasn't home.
I
Up here
was
inside for a clue. Oh man.
The second time, bro, it's called it. I told y'all. So what do you think?
I think you're a cop. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
Good. Oh, that's alright. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays, especially with the Blaine County Sheriff's Department. When I ask my people to write about their feelings, that's it. That is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words, the lines, criminal, and justice.
I think I get what this poem was about, though. Just because I know something that happens later. Oh boy, I wish I could reread it then, because I would definitely.
Well,
look
we could just go back and watch it.
Yeah,
read the poems.
true.
I think
or
that's
look it up or something, you know.
Yeah, analyze them.
Okay.
When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Crime. Well, I'm not sure if you know how to put it, but the Blaine County Sheriff's Department has been in effect for many years. I just became sheriff this year and went on an undercover mission to Japan, disguised as a schoolgirl, to come arrest somebody. I guess you could say that I had some kind of
Epiphany.
some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poem a bit.
An epiphany?
An epiphany.
Sorry, could you like dumb that down for me, Kimo Sabe? I remember reading level. I need you to
What's an epiphany?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You're going to court anyways. Yeah, something like that.
Oh.
I'm kind of nervous to talk about how deep stuff like that because I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard and make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Just like our reports. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink, and I'll just get no one convicted of a crime. So just move your hand and go with the flow, and let your
I'm feeling the flow.
hate you so much.
Freaking you.
That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. That her badge falls again.
Oh gosh. All right. Who next? Oh gosh. I guess Natsuki then.
Let's do Natsuki. I can't read like this for any longer.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt.
Blunt?
Well, excuse.
You start seeing one of the guys get blown from under the
It's
desk.
me,
and fall.
princess. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
That's right.
Do you want to get smacked?
Yeah.
Oh, depends where.
Smack me on the penis for $1.
Depends, because I'm just telling you, Natsuki, if you try to swing eye level at me, you're gonna hit me in the ball sack. That's about what's gonna happen. Hey, Natsuki. Do you know what boxing is? You ever seen a speed bag? That's what you be doing down there.
God dang it.
Oh, man. I'll pass, though.
I won't.
Sigh. Well, anyway. I guess I need to show you mine. Or whatevs.
Whatever.
Not that you'll like it.
I really won't. Eagles.
Eagles can fly!
Eagles. Bro, I'm telling you right now. We're gonna read this. We're gonna read this, and she's gonna put some incriminating evidence. Watch. Eagles can fly.
Wait.
Monkeys can climb.
Monkeys?
Oh, that's
Oh, okay. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I read the last line by accident. It says, but that's about it. So that's what made me laugh. Oh my gosh. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. I can hide. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. And people can try. But that's about it.
Monica comes over, rips up. It's like people can try wood.
Yeah, she did write for my reading level.
That's
yeah.
about it. I wonder what kind of poem this is.
Wait.
I think we're reading too much into this poem.
No, I was trying to make a joke out of this, but I don't see anything. Choke! CHOCE. She choked somebody. Monica, come put the cuffs on her.
She's like dropping all of her stuff, getting so excited.
Yeah. I told you you weren't gonna like it.
Yeah, I mean, eagles can fly.
I like it.
What if you have a three-legged horse?
What? Just be honest.
How was it?
I am. I like it. It's the only poem I was able to read today.
Read thoroughly, really easily.
Yeah. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Because you're a man.
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? I mean, all it looks like is that you took one of the zoo books over on that shelf over there and wrote the first few paragraphs. And I only know this because I read zoo books. But your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
You want to bet?
Yes, exactly. That's what I tried to explain to Monica. But all she ever talks to me about is all these supposed allegations I have on me. Like yesterday, she tried to offer me a handshake, but instead she put cuffs on me.
Yeah.
I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard, you know? Like my dad. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening.
Sayori,
So I decided to write about it, as you can clearly tell.
Maybe
Yeah.
the real criminal we're looking for is her dad.
True. Oh man. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, take the first phrase of my poem, eagles can fly. Did you know that eagles can in fact fly? But only 80% of them, because the other 20% are actually flightless birds.
Is she gonna be like? Is she gonna like?
That's because bald eagles, for example, are endangered.
She's
And
gonna be
some
like,
of them are chicks, so they actually can't fly. So, by a technicality, eagles can't actually fly.
She put eagles can fly, and there's that video of the black dudes are all like, oh, and falling back.
I thought you were gonna say something even more messed up.
Oh no, dude!
I thought you were gonna say like the video of like the black guys that are like running around in that playground. I'm trying to think of like the context. It was on TikTok. And then the whole monkeys can climb. USA, USA.
There's a lot of America in this Japanese school.
Well, it's all thanks to Monica. But like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose.
So that's it.
Because it helps bring out the feeling of the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something, because I didn't think you were capable of learning after all. You did join a literature club. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, guess not.
We also didn't expect you to be a criminal.
I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, that I won't take that away from her. Especially because she could speed sack my sack.
Alright, I think we should get through Sayori.
And then we could call it a day here.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then this one's gonna be easy so I can like normal voice it.
Right.
This is a good poem, John.
I swear I was waiting for you to do some stupid exaggerated voice.
No,
don't
dude,
know
I told
why.
you that's the only person I do my regular voice with. I need to,
Good,
Listen,
because I
I
do John already regularly, and then Natsuki actually takes a lot out of me to
Do
do.
you think doing two hilarious voices doesn't take a lot out of me?
I mean, I could always interchange with Monica, because remember at the beginning it was just we interchanged dialogue.
Yeah, dude, I think the country Monica thing has to stick. It's way too funny.
Alright. But
Are you sure it's your first time? She's just trying to get in your pants.
I know. Of course.
Yeah.
It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
Yeah. I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me.
Sayori, you saw me tie my shoe because it was untied at the bus stop, and you thought that was impressive.
Monkeys can
And that's about it.
Oh man. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all, or that you could actually read, or actually eat on your own. You know,
Sayori, I cook for you. What do you mean?
yeah, she does the baby thing. She's like, let's go. As soon as she say that, I'm really happy that you just wrote. It just reminds me how you're really a part of the club now.
4 now.
For that, I don't care.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? Sorry, I just had a small stroke. It's like I said before, John. Roses are red. Something about elevators. Mayonnaise on the escalator. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? You're just kind of dumb, stupid, and dumb. Cause you're twice as dumb. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only get real. God dang, dude, I'm having a hard time reading this. That's something that only really good people do, like these men under the desk.
Thanks, Sayori.
Thank you guys under the
I'm
desk.
not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. But then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Had I not known her, I probably wouldn't have met the...
What's your cat doing?
I don't know. That's why I was like... Hey, cat, can you, like, not please?
USA.
Anyway. But knowing how much this means to her and all...
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
You're gonna stop following me after school?
No, my ankle monitor is set to you.
Oh.
That would be my way of thanking you.
Alright. I'm gonna hold you to it, to that then.
Yeah, just don't go out of my way so the cops don't arrest me.
Yeah, I in fact have a cat who is now taking a shite. She won't say hi though. No matter how many times I try and get her to say hi, she won't do it. But if you do hear a meow, then yeah, you know it's the cat. I hope. Could also be a person in the basement who's just trying their dang best impression of a cat.
Yes, I'm in the basement.
Do you not? We got him. But alright.
Yay. Now you'll read my poem.
Oh
too,
gosh, I
right?
forgot she had a poem.
God dang. I hope her handwriting isn't like super pretty or anything like that. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
It's typed out.
Good to know.
We'll see about that.
We really won't. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out a bit, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
The I want breakfast got me.
That's actually, I actually do want to sit here and analyze these poems.
That was actually good. Like in a simple manner.
It's very it's not too simple. I think her and Monica had the best two overall.
That I could read.
Yes, like Yuri, hers is way too complex in the sense of.
Well, she's a complex woman.
Yeah,
she's the only one who hasn't confessed to anything yet.
Yeah, like I feel like you can. I want breakfast, me too. But her and Monica, they have like mundane poems that are really down to earth. Sayori, hers is down to earth of like something that 100 million people experience, and it's just I want breakfast. It's simple.
Simple, short, straight to the point.
I like that.
I like it too. Sayori. Why didn't you eat breakfast?
Yeah, bro.
This is just a guess, but
You didn't eat today.
do
at
you
all.
like breakfast? Did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Yeah. Just a little bit.
You can't just answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
Bet you can. I forgot to do it last night.
I'm gonna be honest, I forgot Monica's poem.
It's okay. We're gonna review all of them.
Yeah, at some point.
Well, at least that makes me feel. Oh wait, that's you.
Oh, well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Yeah.
I pulled an all-nighter trying to write that poem.
It's just those words.
It's
that
just
we picked
20
up.
words.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Sayori, your best couldn't get you into preschool. At your current state.
Your best couldn't even get you a participation reward.
It's like, Sayori, the only reason you managed to get into preschool is because your parents bought their way in.
They did what?
Monica.
Hi.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It just came out nice, or how should I put it? You're a DA, Sayori.
Yeah.
It sounds just like, yeah, that's basically what he's saying.
Sounds normal. Really?
Yeah.
No.
Especially that last line. I want breakfast.
I do too. I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast.
What kind of school do we go to that we don't get freaking breakfast?
Well, think about this. There's 50 dudes outside with guns, 50 dudes under the desk of this single classroom, a girl with an ankle monitor, a Yakuza leader, a possible murderer, the sheriff of
No,
another county.
not yet proven murderer.
I said possible.
And then you already said the one man who has the second grade reading level.
And a dude with a second grade reading level.
Says have you forgotten your reading level? I have not.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I zoned out so much recently. I get all cranky. I don't.
You're cranky with or without having breakfast.
I am.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. You're gonna get cranky anyway. But, yeah, thanks for showing me.
This is so much fun.
Sayori, all we do is sit down and read a piece of paper.
Yeah, dude.
You didn't even write it on a piece of paper. You wrote it on a freaking napkin.
That's the... Monica's the best. Yeah, yeah.
Even though this was your idea and your club and your vice president and you were late to the club, even though you were the only one who actually sanctioned this activity. Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget.
You said that last time.
I'm gonna write the best poem. Oh, god dang, why'd I go country again? I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it.
I don't.
Better, I swear, if it says I want dinner this time.
Yeah, I do like her hair.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated.
Bro,
It's
you
as
did
if-
nothing.
It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration because she can't read it either. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly because it's dumb. What's with this? Sorry. What's with this language?
Oh, did you say something?
Told you she could read thoughts!
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Very.
Probably too fancy for me.
Double fancy.
Thanks. Yours is
Whatever?
Yeah.
Did you completely miss the symbolism or something?
There were no symbols. There
It's
were no
clearly
birds.
about the feeling of giving up.
What? There were no birds in this.
How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Well, you're horrible at it. This is why your ex-boyfriend left you. Eh?
I was losing the comment for us to guess the whole game. How this is going? How? What are we doing so hard?
And that's why your dad beats you.
Alright, she doesn't wear earrings, but she's like starting to move.
Yuri pulls
She
out-
puts on rings and she's like,
She puts on brass knuckles. Yuri takes out her knife and they go at it while the SWAT dudes are like busting you, trying to separate them.
you mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say?
Yeah.
God, you're hopeless. But thanks, I guess. Really didn't come out nice at all, though.
You're right. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Like one, use actual words.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Like John over there. He told me it was cute. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it.
Oh, she did.
Period. And John did too. So, based on that, I'll
What?
gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me, I don't want your suggestions. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style, and yours is for fucking second graders. You stupid degenerate. I hate you. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, like a dead body. Which I haven't.
Yeah.
Ningen.
She's gonna say the N-word. Say it. Say the N-word. Say it. And John liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
She wasn't already standing.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
I'm not. Well, I am. But I'm not. Twice as much as the not. That's not what I... Oh, ooh. You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that John appreciates my advice more. But he appreciates yours less.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more?
Because you're 4'11",
Are you
you
that
stupid
full
fuck.
of yourself?
Actually,
You know, you're so full of yourself. This is probably why your boyfriend, your dad, your mommy, and even your neighbor's dog left you.
Her neighbor's dog left her.
you're just, that was I. No, the dog didn't leave. If I was full of myself, then your boyfriend wouldn't come over here and try to pet this kitty. Oh, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ooh, I'm mad now.
I'm snitching.
You know, Monica's just in the other room, okay? I could get her to press charges on you
Monica's in the.
because I have a sneaking suspicion that I think I know what happened to your boyfriend.
And I get Monica.
So they know Monica's a cop, but they don't obviously acknowledge it. Oh man. I can't do this with this lore.
It's just your normal voice. It's okay.
That's it.
Is everyone okay? No.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as John started showing up, okay? Oh! Dude. Oh my gosh! Someone called Gordon Ramsay because she's cooking!
Call the ambulance.
Oh, I'll have you know, these are actually welts from me slamming into the door blind.
Blindly. Oh man.
A sneaking suspicion. Uriah said what happened to her boyfriend 10 times.
I wonder why.
Oh, man.
Natsuki.
Natsuki. That's a little.
This doesn't involve. Oh, wait, we gotta do it at the same time.
Okay,
3,
3, 2,
1.
1.
This doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting guys. I do. That's a bad thing. I'm using my regular voice and I like to fight.
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay freestyle.
Yeah. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
They like snap their necks. They 360 their necks.
No, freaking like a freaking the owls.
You
Forget.
You know, Natsuki, someone in this club is possessed by an owl.
Who?
See, that's what.
But
She's trying to make me look bad.
that's not true.
Yes, it is.
I don't have to say anything. She already looks bad. Period.
Double on the bad.
She started it.
No, I didn't.
If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this would have happened in the first place,
Yes,
and
it would.
Monica would have already had her in cuffs years ago.
So Natsuki is trying to incriminate Yuri while Yuri trying to do the same thing back.
Right. What's the point in making your poem all convoluted for no reason? I mean, did you even consider the fact that John can't even read half your poem?
Ooh, John could read all of your poem. Idiot.
That's not a flag. Oh no.
Oh man.
Oh,
That would hurt my stomach a little bit.
oh man, I need a minute.
Oh man. I might need a Minute Maid lemonade after that one.
Right. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. I mean, that's how my sister died, you know? She was having a hard time looking at the Wendy's menu. She had a stroke right there and then. Okay, so I just tend to write stuff in a simple, cute manner. Help me explain that to her, John.
Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's mainly because the guys under the desk are always listening in on my conversation. It's the only way I can convey complex feelings and have meaning most effectively, like the bodies behind the skull. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, John?
Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place?
Well, Sayori was like, "You're joining a club," and then he was like, "Hey,
I know how I got joined. The sister Wendy's menu.
that was funny.
Oh my gosh. It's not like I know anything about writing though.
I got it.
But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's gonna be. Oh gosh.
Help me, Sayori.
I really don't want to pick sides, but also at the same time. It's gonna be okay. Pat.
Who are you picking?
No one?
Don't just pick Yuri.
Okay, what if I
Yeah, just close out of the game.
just close out the game? Oh man. Shoot.
Okay, let's save.
Save?
Okay, what we should do is we should save. Here. Man. I think we should make 2 different saves, so then we can go back and see like whose choice would be different.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in that case, Yuri.
Okay, we can do it.
That's not what I said!
Yeah, that's definitely no.
Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem.
See?
See? Wait.
Oh.
That's not an excuse for you to be so mean.
Yes,
You
it
shouldn't
is.
pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Did
Yes,
you
it
not hear
is.
her badmouth my dad?
Dang.
Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
You're right. I also wouldn't take a second grader seriously, you stupid elf.
I understand. Yuri,
No. Eh.
you're a seriously talented writer.
I know.
It's no Just stop right there, Yuri. Let me talk for a second, okay?
Let him cook.
Yeah, let me cook.
Well,
Let me cook.
let him cook.
Yeah, you hear like the 50 people are under the desks. They're like, let him cook.
Their radios are all going off beeping.
But listen, it's no secret that I was impressed.
Whoa.
Hey,
Uh,
shh, 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 no talking.
The talk.
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
It's not. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm not sorry. Yes, I am.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far.
Because you're-
Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Then you wouldn't have had to knock on her knockers, okay?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
No.
That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuki. I think that's enough.
What?
You both said some mean things that you both said some things that you didn't mean.
Like, so far, nothing bad has happened. Yeah, so far, I actually did like that choice, even though we technically picked Yuri.
Yuri, apologize. Don't you think you should too?
You know what, Monica? How much time can you put me in prison for? Because I'd much rather serve time than ever apologize to Yuri again.
Thank God.
Cuffed instantly right there.
The Doki. It shows Doki.
Not Natsuki, you don't have the N-word pass.
She's saying the gamer word. Get her, boys.
Natsuki clenches her fist.
Oh,
She's
no.
getting ready to say the racial slur.
Monica unclenches her butt cheek and her sidearm falls from her butt cheek.
In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped. At this point, being defiant only because she can't handle this pressure.
Now you
ended up
couldn't handle
feeling-
this pressure either.
I ended up feeling bad for her.
Maybe I spoke too soon. Sometimes when I'm hurt.
No one asked Sayori.
No one asked.
Shut up. It helps.
Yeah, no one asked Sayori.
It helps.
If
to
that's
take
even
a-
your real name.
That's not the plot. We can't add more plot.
What do you mean we can't? This is an anime. We might as well add as many subplots as we can to the main overarching plot.
There is no main overarching plot at this point. There's too much game and not enough gameplay.
Okay then.
It helps to take a walk and clear my head. I'm
Sayori, she doesn't need to.
Shut up!
You know what? I'm going to do just that. Not because you told me, Sayori. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Mainly yours, John, because I can't actually see up there. I can't hear you from down here, so I'm off.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out.
Monica, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry.
Listen, I'm the narrator, okay? This is my story.
Yeah.
You can't just jump in like that,
Yeah.
alright? So just, You can take care of the rest.
Can I jump in?
No! On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash.
Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that.
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hand while she stares down at her own desk.
Her chin back, like this? I'm assuming
Yeah, like
this.
that. Yeah. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair.
Her hands aren't in her chin.
Everything all right?
No, I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that.
I can.
You probably hate me now. Well, since
No.
you hate me now, I might as well.
No, no, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that?
Me.
You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
I do. Well, alright, I believe you. For now. Thanks, John. You're too kind.
That sad, dejected country voice.
I'm sorry, I can't keep on doing both. They just slip in.
I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now.
It's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, my big boobs.
It's okay. It's okay. I felt them. I know what their real size are.
I would never do anything so shameful. Except for, take a vacuum cleaner to my nipple.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god!
Huh? What thing did Natsuke say?
Oh, never mind. I didn't even. Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea.
Good idea.
Yeah, because we
Make enough for more than one person, okay? This time.
Yeah.
No, I think it was Monica who said it, like, when she crumbled up her own poem. Oh.
Yeah. That's it. That's only one line. God dang it.
Alright, I think that's a good stopping point then. We can look at the other
Choices.
yeah, real quick. So we're gonna go there. We're gonna load game and we're gonna go back. Yeah. So we picked Yuri first.
Correct.
So we're gonna pick Natsuki now. Yuri, you're really talented,
Well,
but Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to come back up myself up.
Why'd she
I
get
think-
taller? I was scared, dude. She got taller. She's about to get up and stab someone.
I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah,
shut up.
it did, didn't it? Even a numbskull like that John over there can get it, Yuri. This is why you're single and no one loves you.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh. Shows how much you know.
I do know a lot.
Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. My essay's almost done. Wow, our timing is so in sync. It really is. I guess so. She was so mean to
Are
me.
they listening to us while doing an essay?
Yeah.
Okay, not to be that guy, we are not the most educational channel on YouTube, but we're glad that you're sitting here listening to us ramble on about
About a country girl who was trying to arrest all of her
the sheriff
her peers.
about the sheriff of Blaine County trying to arrest Natsuki, who's a Yakuza leader, trying to arrest Yuri, who's possibly an
A
alleged
murderer.
murderer. Sayori has an ankle monitor, and
Who
John,
may not even be named Sayori.
Yuri, and then John's just in the middle of all this fray.
Natsuki's voice whines. Look,
No.
what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is really a personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Huh. Well, I appreciate that we were entertaining enough for you while you were writing your essay. That really does mean it makes me feel good. Makes us feel good. Appreciate it.
It makes us feel better about our lives.
Definitely. We are literally over here just narrating a terrible voiceover of
Very terrible
of a dating sim. But yeah. So you don't need to feel threatened either, Yuri.
Well, if you say so.
Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, John.
As for horses.
Sheesh. But grass is cheaper. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Ooh. Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me?
No.
Okay, I know I'm 4'11". I try really hard. I even wore stilts, and that only made me 5'3". Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay?
Yes, you
I'm
did.
sure they're naturally that big. It's just I'm a little jealous, that's all.
Stop being jealous.
Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone.
Hey, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Yeah, you sure are naturally big. Beautiful, Yuri. Beautiful is what I meant to say.
I think you're a criminal.
Sayori?
Excuse me, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go make some tea.
I was just trying to help.
Well, I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. That's why she stormed off to make some tea. And she's not headed to the closet. In fact, she stepped out of the classroom.
Look, I'm sorry that she didn't want to watch Cars 3 with me.
There's a Cars 3?
Yes, it's a Cars 3.
What?
Yeah.
I knew that. I was just acting dumb.
Oh.
But it's been a while since I've seen Cars 3.
Absolutely.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder because I just can't bring myself to pat her on the head. She hasn't showered or bathed in days.
Ew. Well, now we're past that.
I think that's the end of that then.
Yeah, so we'll flavor that information.
Yeah, alright.
And we'll read each other.
So let's go. Well, I really only needed one then. So let's see this one. And then with that, we'll call it an end to the stream. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. I don't know how she did it. It must be her quirk.
She probably spit in my mouth.
So instead, I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori!
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend here feel like this?
Really easy.
True.
John.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her, Sayori. Okay? This is between me and Yuri. Okay?
That is kind of selfish. I think well, your friend kind of does have something to do with that.
No one asked for your opinion, Sayori. That's pretty biased if you ask me. But what else would I expect from a fatherless child?
Jesus Christ.
No, actually, it's Natsuki. Get it right.
Why is she always snapping? We can't hear her snaps from all the way
From
up
down
here.
there.
I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings onto our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being, or how her boobs are magically bigger than they were yesterday, then I do not care for what she has to say, okay? Listen, my father beats me on a daily basis, but I'm at least not a fatherless brat who can't even cook or clean for herself.
So one doesn't.
She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me, princess.
You're excused.
Are you listening to yourself?
No.
Gosh, this is exactly why. This is why your boyfriend. This is why nobody likes.
Stop. What do we say for that?
E-
Egad. Not Yuri. You guys are somewhat my friends, mostly acquaintances, mostly people I just know. I just wanted everyone to get along and be slightly better than usual.
You know what, Sayori? I'll be happy when you stop talking and maybe drop dead. You should go hang yourself.
That's bad. We already had the S word in here, and then you say that.
Oh no. Honestly, that's horrible. Especially because, oh no, she has tears in her eyes. I didn't even see that.
Effer.
Oh, okay. So you get on to me for saying something that bad, and
Yeah.
then you just say,
Yeah.
"Ugh."
Yeah, the S word is not as bad as you just punching a girl in her nose. My friends are wonderful people.
I sure am. Shut up, John.
I love them because of their differences, slight differences. Natsuki's poem. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just few words.
Yes, I did.
And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Not really.
I couldn't read it.
Everyone's so talented. I'm not. So why are we fighting?
Because Yuri has at least 5 sizes bigger than me.
Shut up, Natsuki. Just let her talk.
But because
Well,
Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always are. Maybe the real Doki Doki Literature Club.
oh my gosh.
Big and beautiful.
Stop don't tell her that. It's gonna go straight to her head.
Or her boobs.
Like that gun with her father.
joke's on you. I've never owned a gun. Just a bunch of knives.
Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression and in 3 pairs of handcuffs.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off.
Kinda.
Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing, because she saw Monica with the handcuffs and she knows what's coming next. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things.
Who told you that?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Maybe the real Doki Doki Literature Club.
Finally,
Oh no!
Thank you. Finally, someone says it.
No! No, not the real friends we made along the way.
But I'm not very good with people. Well,
I can-
I'm not very good with criminals. People, I'm kind of all right with.
Oh yeah, I definitely like the one with Yuri. Yeah.
What would pick your?
I'm trying to think.
I like Natsuki's because they end up not really fighting, and Natsuki's
Oh yeah. Okay, I was trying to remember. I was like, what? How did Yuri's end of it? No, it was just Natsuki actually got pissed and everything like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I think Natsuki's was the best one, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You pick yours. Start. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president and sheriff, I mean, just president, double the president. That's kind of embarrassing.
Nah.
Instead of her laughing, I need just a spit can sound. Where's a tink?
Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I didn't really do much either. I just cried to Sayori for the first time in my life. Wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, we can't use that. I mean, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't she?
Yeah, can't cook or clean or do anything for herself, but I guess so.
She can't really do anything at all.
Yeah,
But
you could say that. She might be an airhead, actually is an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing half the time.
don't be her head. I see. Take good care of her, okay?
What do you mean?
What? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
Well, why would I care?
Well,
That makes two of us.
just the two of us.
You can count on me.
No, I can't.
Monica smiled sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. I hate women. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says.
President and sheriff.
If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little bit more. Alright, and then that's it.
Alright, everyone.
Whew.
The post change was a jump scare. Well,
Ah, shoot! I didn't mean to actually quit. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, I was going to say we could go ahead and end it here. But...
I did not mean to sing that.
But, alright, yeah. We're going to go ahead and call it a day. And just ignore the 4 doubloons cat, alright? I really like that picture, so I use that as my "we'll be right back" picture.
We'll be back with more Doki Doki.
Definitely be back with more Doki Doki. Whenever,
This
all we have to do is just find time for it.
was way too entertaining.
That was honestly, I'm glad I did not try and do that by myself.
Oh yeah, that would have sucked.
Yeah. Yes, I did save. I saved before we even went back to any of those options.
Yeah.
So,
We have about 3 saves.
yeah. Even then, it just wasn't that much dialogue regardless. But, appreciate it. Anyways, I hope I get to see y'all in the next few streams coming, because I don't know what will be next. It's definitely going to be more of this. I still got to do Persona 5 Royal, maybe with you alongside this time.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's still a bunch more stuff I want to get across. Like, there's also Power World I want to do.
Yeah.
The Pokemon shooting game that they have.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. But, yeah.
This is our first. Oh my gosh, this is our first stream with us being together instead of like
In
being
person.
2 different places.
Right.
This one's really good. I like this one.
I like this one too. I think this is one of my favorite ones I've done. Alright. Appreciate it. But yeah. Hope you guys take care. And hope I see more of y'all in the future. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Have a good day or night, depending on where you're at.
Adios.
Yes.